Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Railgrade Live. That's right. And in today's episode, it's maps 8 to 10, with bonus map 4. I think is the things you got to remember sometimes, right? Like, holy smokes, your brain's overloaded. And it's like, what does he got to go on today? Well, I got like maps 8, 9, and 10 with a bonus map of 4 and a cross member of 3 and blah 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 blah. You know how it is. It's intense. It's intense, me. Life is intense. Of course. So we're gonna get started doing all the things and the stuffs, and hopefully do something here. And as always, I want to thank everybody that hangs out. Of course, I want to thank all recent subscribers as they scroll across the bottom of the screen in the bottom corner there, and I appreciate that very much. Of course, and all the things out there for all the peoples in all the different time zones. Want to thank you all for hanging out, doing the things. So with that, let's get in to Railgrade. And of course, today we of course are doing 8, 9, and 10. I hope. Holy smokes. I mean, we're pushing ourselves pretty hard, right? Of course, the other thing is that this weekend coming up is Turkey weekend for us Canucks, which is a little early this year. Usually, Turkey Day is always it's about second to third-ish weekend in October. But this one's happening real early this year, or it feels real early. It usually happens around like the 12th to the 14th. So the 10th this year is really early. It's early this year, right? And so that's the thing. But we're having it's going to be Turkey weekend here in Canuckland this year, and of course we're looking forward to that very much. Yo, Sanchez, how's it going? Hope things are good with you, sir. Hope things are good. So with that, let's switch over the session thing. So of course, what's going to happen this weekend? Of course, we've got the captain coming up this weekend. We may actually do a little bonus rail grade this weekend. I think we have a little bit of a bonus ATS, of course, ATS Sunday. So we've got, and then of course the vacation day here in Canuckland would be Monday for Turkey Day. Of course, we'll have, as far as I know, planned. Our course will be the usual episode of Icarus Monday, because that's what we do on Mondays, and all the things. So with that, let's click on the continued story mode. And hopefully it does continue story mode things. Now, I do know the sound's a little wonky at the moment, so I am trying to make adjustments to the sound at the same time. Some games they play really weird, right? But it likes to start you inside a map too. So let's actually go back to the overworld here so we can have a look at what's going on. Okay, so last episode, of course, we came through here. We did maps 4, 5, 6, and 7. I know, we were super crazy. I don't know what's going on in my mind. But of course, when we did that, we've of course got this bonus map of region form. And of course, we are now on to maps 8. And of course, we'd like to try and get 9 and 10 done on this episode. Now, in this case, we're going to do region 4 bonus first. Now, this is a bonus region, so I'm not worried about completing it. I don't want it tying up too much of our time because, of course, we have regions 8, 9, and 10 to actually get done, right? That being said, we're going to give it a shot, right? We're going to give it 20 minutes of our time to see how we do and take it from there, right? Looking at this region, we'll do the stuff and the things. Yep, you betcha. Yeah, that's how that works. And welcome to Meddlesome. I call him Maelstrom. Open the faucet. Kickstart production at the steel mill. Be prepared for future extreme expansions. Yeah, that's an understatement, people. I'll tell you right now. That is a big understatement. In fact, it's a huge understatement. So let's have a look at the map. So what they want, hey, look at that. There's a steel mill. Right? Yep, there sure is. And sure enough, we've got it loaded full of people. It wants iron. It wants coal. It's going to make steel, and we need to ship it out. Now, they want us to make 8 steel to start, but I'll tell you right now what happens. As soon as you make them 8 steel, they want you to make all kinds of steel. And it's crazy. Hence, the track you see in front of you. So obviously, to save a little time on this, I'd already laid down track. Now, I have no idea if this is going to work. None. I have not gotten, obviously, I've not done S-Class. I think I didn't even do any of the classes here when I did the reset. And in fact, this is one of the very last maps I ever tried to do in the game, so it could be pretty intense. So let's talk about how to make steel. Obviously, first thing is coal. We have 3 coal deposits over here, which we are running on double lines, all right, down to the steel mill. The other thing we is we have 3 more coal back here, and we're going to run that 3 coal to this power plant, and we're going to use that power plant to as a catalyst, right? Because obviously catalysts are great for doing things like making even more steel, and hopefully we can deliver the steel as fast as we can. Obviously, the other thing we need for steel is iron, and that iron is up here on this hill. Again, we're running. We're going to be hopefully running some double trains here. I'm almost thinking that I should be running that track probably starting from down here, right? Yes, I think I will do that because it's intense, people. We're going to have to run a lot of trains, and I mean a lot of them, to make this work. So we've got double track coming in here, 2 double station pickup, double station drop off. It's going to be intense. Now, obviously, once we have the steel made, we have got to get that to the Zeppelin. So we've got double pickups and double drop offs. We're going to load this thing full of trains, and I mean full of trains. So this is where we're going to start with the bonus. Now, getting the 8 is going to be easy, but watch what happens when we get that 8, right? So, trains. Holy smokes. Let's get it on. Now, we're going to click this down, and you'll notice that we have another train. Hey, I spent 8 tickets, got me the custom engine. This is basically like the workhorse engine, except that it's got flaming pipes out the side. I mean, flaming pipes, people. You can't go wrong with flaming pipes. And yeah, you betcha. Is this going the right way? No, yeah, all right, this is going the right way. So we want to get at least 1 train down for each of these lines just to get them up and running, and then I'm just going to clone these suckers as fast as I can, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and do that. Because I think these trains are going to need all the gump they can get, all right? So let's get it going. We want to do that cool alternating switchy thing. There we go. So now let's get the next train down for this guy over here. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the things. Yeah, you betcha. And we're going to do an alternating switch there and an alternating switch there. Then, of course, once them trains have something to deliver, we're going to get the coal up and running here. Yep, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. All the things. And alternating there. And alternating here. Let me tell you, making this alternating was a pain in the butt. Trying to come up this mountain at the same time, making alternating track. Whoosh. All right. And then, of course, we got to get this thing delivered, right? So we got to get 8 of these delivered. So this is going to be trains. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, do the things, do the stuff. So these are the best trains in the book, right? I mean, it doesn't get much better than these trains. These are custom zip, zoom trains. You know how it is, right? I mean, look at these things. These things look great, right? Like train camera. Give me the train camera. Yeah, give me something a little closer. I mean, look at the pipes coming off these things. These things are mean, right? I mean, they fly, right? Like, I mean, we're talking the best. We're talking great looking trains, right? So let's get this thing underway. First things first. Let's get some. Are you making me steel? Yes, you are. Clone train. Yeah, we're gonna start spending money. Yup. Clone train. Yup. Yup. And clone train. Yup. Done. Now let's multiply that by 4 on this side. So I'm just gonna keep pounding trains on here until we basically run out of money. Is what it's gonna happen. Is how this works. Noko, are we friends again? Well, I mean, we're friends, but oh, look at that. Nightbot loves you, man. I don't know what it is about Nightbot, but Nightbot loves you. Okay, so there we go. Main task, strengthen the flow. So this thing wants 36 steel a minute. I mean, those are impossible numbers. Those are crazy numbers. And I mean, they are crazy, right? I'll tell you right now, mister, that is a crazy number. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna give them these kinds of numbers. So that's 4 on that. We're now gonna give these guys 4, and this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna keep throwing trains and money at this thing until, I don't know, something happens. I mean, that's where we are. You know, it's like, yep, just show me the money. Clone train. Which one are you going to? Okay, you're going to go to that one, so I'm going to put it in this one. Right there. Done. Now, let's go back to this line, and we're just going to keep throwing more trains on here, right? Yep. And we'll clone that one for 2 more. We'll do 2 iron trains now. Yep. There we go. So basically, I'm just going to keep cloning double trains all over the place until such time as hopefully I did that right. I don't know what I just did there, but hopefully it didn't blow it up. There we go. And 2 more trains for you guys. Sure. We'll have so many trains on here that, I mean, we'll overload these lines with trains. So I'm perfectly fine with this. There we go. Done. The track layout looks really good, and to complicate my memory, well, I will admit, I've worked really hard on this track layout, right? And again, these are not small numbers. 36 steel a minute is not easy, right? I mean, that is some crazy math, right? So I don't know if this is going to be a thing that we can do or not, but I'm gonna give it my best shot, right? But they are really pushing it with this. Yep, finalize the train. I think I'll just do 1 clone of the delivery system trains and 1 clone of these trains, because this isn't a very big this isn't a very big track. Like this is a pretty tiny track, right? So, you know, I put too many more trains on this little thing. Oh, I forgot the trains over here for the batteries. Oh no. Yep. Listen. Yep, do that. All right, and congratulations. Guess what? You're getting like 3 trains right away. Done. Because I got to catch you up, dudes. We need batteries in this factory. Oh man, I've probably blown this already. But we're gonna try and make our best. Do all the things. Let's go. I mean, that 4 trains on this little tiny track. That's pretty intense, right? Oh, just hold on a second. I have a door knock. Okay, when you live in the woods, not a lot of people come talk to you. Okay, so when someone bangs on the door, it's like, what? You know. Okay, how we doing? 11, 12. That's not 36, Max. That's not even close. Okay, so we have lots of energy storage down here using catalysts. Whew, I had to run all the way down the stairs and then run all the way back up the stairs. So, let me see. Upgrade level, 16,000. Well, I've spent all the money on trains. So, sure. I guess the next thing what we'll do is we'll try to do upgrades. Upgrades, people. It's upgrades. I'm going to try to do the steel upgrade first, I think. Or do I go for something like lower? I mean, speed is 350%. I mean, that's a lot of speed, right? So it's not, yeah, so maybe I should be going for these guys first. Yeah, because we need more coming out of these mines, coming out of here faster, right? So we're going to do an upgrade here. Yep. And then what we'll do is we'll do an upgrade up here. So, I'm very I'm very not encouraged to see all this iron on there. Okay, so we have lots of iron, so it's the coal we're short on. Okay, well then that just encourages me even more to make sure that the coal gets upgraded. Because we have lots of iron in storage, we have lots of batteries in storage, we just don't have enough coal. But yeah, so we'll just keep working on this coal factor. Yeah. Didn't I just upgrade one of you guys? Yeah, I just upgraded you. Yeah, upgrade you. Let's go, people. We need upgrades, people. Upgrades. So we have, for S rank, we have 11 minutes. And like I said, I have not had a lot of luck. I have not had a lot of luck getting this to work at all, right? So it's pretty crazy. So many trains. I think that's the first time that's happened at a time, and I've watched Max. Yeah, like nobody ever comes. Well, okay, so it's not like I live in like no man's land. You know, I live outside of a city. You know, so I can get to the city within very short order. But not a lot of people come out here and knock on the door, right? So it's one of those crazy things. Usually people that actually come out here are usually friends or family or whatever, and I always know when they're coming out, right? So, and I must admit, the standard door knocker types, right, don't usually come out here because it's outside of the city, right? Like it's not exactly like a neighborhood or an urban neighborhood, right? So it's just a little strange just to get a door knocker. It's like, yeah, you know, thanks, but no thanks. So, yeah, we're going to keep pushing this along. Yeah, come on, dudes. I need more money. I need to keep these factories going. I need these trains full all the time. And I don't see full trains here, people. Like, 0 is not good. I need full trains. In fact, I am willing to almost sell one of these trains if it's going to get me if I can get full trains out of it. In fact, that's what I probably should do. Let's sell that train, and then let's upgrade this factory. And to the point where we're going to actually have empty trains. So now these guys, I mean, look at these trains. These trains are so crazy that they're just full all the time. Right? So I can actually sell some of these trains. Yep. So obviously, the other lesson I've learned here is they want you to spend some of that big money they gave me on upgrades, people. They wanted upgrades done. And we're going to have to keep pushing upgrades here. I am hoping, though, that we are going to start getting ahead of a little bit. Yeah, keep emptying. Yeah, keep emptying stuff, dude. Keep emptying the stuff. You betcha. There we go. Oh, look at that. I like it when trains take lots of full stuff. If you put so many trains on there, you could have built conveyor belt or more conveyor belts right away. I know, right? Conveyor belts. But I mean, this is kind of a good lesson about using trains and the spacing of trains and all the things to make sure that the trains are working correctly. Let's see. So I could probably sell that guy. Yep. Because obviously if they're not picking up. Dude, why did you do what you just did? Like, you what? There was just because there was nothing here for you to pick up? Why did you just do that? That was really weird of you. Okay, but we got lots of trains going here. These trains are doing just fine. In fact, I could probably sell one of these iron trains off because there's just so much good iron here. You know what? I'll sell this guy off. All right, let's get another coal mine upgraded. Boom. Yeah, I want more stuff, people. Make more stuff. Make it happen. We'll keep pushing these things to the limit. 8 seconds. What do these ones do? These ones take 11 seconds. So we're going to keep pushing these until it's like down to nothing. We could do this too, right? This could be something I do. Since we're looking for a little extra coal. Listen, Mr. Train. We're going to take you, and we're going to put you on this track, and then do that. And I'm going to do the same thing with this train, right? Because then that will get us a little extra coal out here, no problem. right? So see, he's going to bring his extra coal out here so we can get this steel moving even better. And we're almost, I mean, we're at 17.5, right? We're about halfway. Now, do I think I'll get the S class? No, but at the same time, I'd like to be able to do the mission again. This is a very difficult mission, people. That's for sure. I mean, I love the track layout. I got to take some screenshots of this stuff so I can make it again. Because I think it's the right layout. I think this has the magic that we want, right? I mean, look at the batteries coming in here. We have coal coming in here. Why did you guys choose that track? Yeah, like there's all kinds of free track here, dudes. Why did you choose that track? You know, you could have chosen. I mean, we got selection track. You could have chosen either one of them tracks. You didn't have to take this. You didn't have to go this way. No, sir. Yes, that's what I like to see. Let's see some bigger numbers, people. Let's see them bigger numbers. Make that happen. All right, what are you doing? Yes, in fact, we can do that and do this. Here we go. So sometimes he'll go on the inside and sometimes he'll come on the outside. And then he can drop off extra goodies into the mines. Drop off all that stuff. Do it. I mean, this view right here is awesome. Let's go to where's the picture? Where's customized music? No, let's go to photo mode. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is pretty nice, right? Let's do this, do that. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty sweet looking. That's some train action right there. I mean, this is part of the deal. Part of the deal is to get some of this sweet train action going on, right? I mean, you got to have the sweet train action. Oh yeah, I mean, it's it's all train goodness after that. Yeah. So like, let's go to train camera. Go back like a couple. Wow, that's some intense close shot. Look at that racing train with them racing pipes on it. I mean, that is pretty intense. That is definitely intense. But look, you've still got no stuff coming out. But we are at 496. So 8,192. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, why is that like that? Okay, so we need more money, people. We need more monies. They really need more animations for the factory buildings and stations. Yeah, so I mean, I do realize it looks a little goofy when things just magically appear and disappear, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, all games have their quirks, and that's one I'm kind of okay overlooking. I mean, some of the detail on this stuff is really nice. So it's if I have to overlook disappearing stuff when I'm not looking, okay, all right. So we're at 22.8. We're almost at 3/4. Yes, 3/4. So it's really look at all the trains trying to unload their cargo here. Yes, get in, like you guys. Oh, that's because some of these trains would be coming up from this direction. And that's fine, guys. But just remember, there's another train track here you guys could be using, right? 8192, 4096, purchase that. So now that's got all three of these now running at upgrade of 8 seconds, right? In fact, I am very tempted, people, to put all this coal train on this track, right? Yep, it's what I'm tempted to do. Just temporarily. Let's call it that, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's see what the next one says coming up here. Yeah, so we'll do this. And then I'll leave one train on here. Just to... Oh, whoa. Yeah, you got to do that, dude. I'll leave one train on here just to kind of make sure that we don't run out of battery power, right? Okay, that's fine. What are you doing? Yep, you look good. Are you going to be my one train that just stays down here and does this all day? Yes. In fact, you know what? Since you're my one train that's just doing that all day, you just do that, dude. I'm good with that. The rest of these trains are all now going to deliver coal for me down here. And hopefully unload as fast as possible. Yeah, dude, you're empty. Why are you empty? Empty is not good. I want full trains, people. Where are you going? Yes, and we'll do this. Okay, yep, that was you, right? Yep, that's you. Yep, you're okay. What are you doing? You're also okay. What are you doing? Yep, you're fine. And you, sir, what are you? Okay. And you are also okay. All right, and this is fine. Everything is everything is fine. Okay, so there's a train that actually is allowed to go back this way. And I'm assuming he'll come out this way shortly. I just realized something. These guys get caught up in here. They're just going to take more goods, more coal from these guys. So that isn't going to work very well, is it? Nope. Darn it. All right. Listen, well, that's not going to help me now, is it? Nope. Let's see. So the problem is I've put more trains back on these lines again, is the problem, right? But I have no way to get them over here empty. That's going to be a problem, Max. That's a problem. Can you get them over there empty? Yes, if you do something like... Oh, wow. That's a little bit of a decoration. Sure. Can you do that? Yes. So I need some of them trains to go home, right? Like, we want some of these trains to go back home. And this is what we'll do with them, right? All right, you're fine. What are you doing? Okay, so instead, I want you to go that way to go home. Because that way, he doesn't pick up empty coal from us, right? There we go. He's fine. He needs to go that way. What are you doing? Yeah, you stay on this track, dude. What are you doing? Yep, you stay on this track. And he stays on this track. Yep, he stays, he goes. He stays and he goes, and he stays and he goes. Staying and going is what they all do. They're all staying and they're all going. Yep, you're cool, right? All right, cool. So that way we have we have trains going back down here to take coal up here. Yeah, that's cool. We like that. We'll do that like this. There we go. 25 out of 36 people. We're getting there. We just I need even more to get here. More people. I need more. 11.7, right? Is that enough? Yes. Purchase that upgrade. 7 seconds. I mean, these upgrades are really expensive. These are not cheap upgrades, people. Let me tell you. Yeah, like, I expected them to be a little bit smarter on that, right? I mean, the demo, or, well, it's not the demo. The mission we did last week where we had to use alternating tracks, they seem to be much smarter about it. Now, I can see the game only getting so smart about it, and then, you know, because, I mean, doing crazy stuff like this will make things pretty silly, right? I can see that being a thing. Right? You can only make it so silly, and then it's like it can't keep up anymore. Oh, there's 22 steel in there. Holy smokes, that's a lot of steel. Okay. Here. Have a train. There you go, dude. Yeah, like, move this steel, people. I expect this steel to be moving. I didn't realize there was that much steel coming in there. I mean, we got lots of coal trains coming in here. This is goods. Okay. Yep. There you go. And we'll even try to help it out here. There we go. And we'll clone that. We're at 30.5. Oh, it's intense. It's intense, people. It's intense. We got enough batteries. We got enough batteries going on for a lifetime, don't we? In fact, we're pretty safe now to probably send all the coal to the steel mill, right? Yeah, I would think so. All these trains can be diverted that way. Cool. You guys can get all the things. I know, only 4.7% more, right? 4.7. It's intense. It's very intense. Yeah. Okay, so we are counting this down though, so we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. 3.1, 2.9, 2.7. I got a minute and 21. It's for A class though. Okay, well that's fine. I'll still take an A class win. That's 4 tickets. Yeah. I mean, look at the trains going. This is impressive. I think we're gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it, right? Yeah. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, look how intense this is. Doesn't get much better than that. 1.3. Come on. No. You're going in the wrong direction. 1.4. No. Please tell me you're not running out. I mean, how much? I can only load this stuff so fast. What do you guys want from me? Yeah, clone the train, do the things. I mean, gee whiz, guys. I mean, we can only unload this stuff so quickly. 0.6. Yeah, give me another one. Clone train. Give me another train. 0.3. 0.2. Are you serious? Oh great. Now I've run out of iron. No. We're so close. We're so close, people. No, see, now we've dropped to 1.2. We were so close. Yep. Yeah, we were at 0.2. 0.2. Don't get me wrong. This is, I mean, that's fine. I knew we were going to be pushing it to the limit here at some point in time. But we'll get it. We'll keep working. We're going to keep working. Couldn't believe it. 0.2, people. Yeah, LOL on that, hey, gee. Like, that's just the funniest thing ever. S-Class would look better on the world map. Yeah, but the other bonus I didn't get S-Class in it either, right? And that being said, I can always, like, some of this stuff, like, playing this, like, I can play this offline and try again, right? So now, of course, we're getting the shortness of iron. Really? That's so mean of you guys. Here, have some upgrades. Come on, guys. You got to pump that iron out really fast and fill up these trains. Look at this. Wow, did that ever bomb, didn't it? Now we're back down to 6.7. So I was really close. And then it all kind of just went sideways on me. It all went sideways, people. But now, hey, I got enough coal trains now. It's going to be easy when you play the second time. Not over push the trains, but upgrade the coal plants first. Yeah, so basically, I mean, the train layout I've got, I think is good, right? I've made 2 notes. Note 1 is to add the extra track of this second coal field into the mix so as I can borrow the trains from here sometimes and put them back. The other thing I have done is I've made note of is to make sure you do some upgrades with the actual plants before you actually buy too many trains, right? Yeah, so like now I'm down to 27, right? And so now I'm going to have to push these guys all up, right? Well, of course I am, because that's a thing. Because now these guys, I'm assuming this is the iron is the problem, right? Yeah, so iron is now the shortness, right? It's where it's short. So that's how close we were. So I'm not going to waste any more time on this map. We'll come back to it. We'll definitely come back to it. Ooh, I'm going to come back to you, mister. We're going to talk. So we'll come back to this. And so let's go back to the overworld because we want to get on to maps 8, 9, and 10, right? And, of course, we will return to that bonus mission at some point in time. We now know what we've messed up. I'll set it up again. I'll set it up again, and then maybe we'll try it again on the next episode. Okay, so let's go to Region 8, the Gorge of Greed. Wow. You get 30 minutes for this one. And this is why I was, I didn't want to, these bonus maps, I didn't want to get tied up into them too long because some of these some of these missions are taking longer now, like 30, 40, 50 minutes, right? So it's gonna get slower for us to get through them. So that way we want to make sure we get through them in time, right? So city rehabilitation, the fairest city in all the colony. Gee, it sounds like a Disney movie. Requires your urgent assistance. Rehabilitate their city to level 1. Use the local salt deposits. Consider catalyzing the city's growth with energy from the coal power plants across the gorge. Yes, so let's. I'll show you what I've done. Basically, there's 2 cities here. There's a city on the right. There's a city on the left. There is a coal power plant over here in the corner. I don't think there were. Yeah, and there's a coal plant over here on this side. And basically, the sides are divided by 2 halves, except that this side has the extra coal, and this side has the coal power plants. So what I've done here is, let's have a look at the first city. The first city is actually really easy. Here's the silica, here's the salt, there's the city, right? Straightforward. Down here, here's the silica, there's the salt, there's the city. Straightforward, okay? As you can see here, this little track, this tiny little track that goes around and around and around, it's going to have like 1 train on it. Now, the coal power plants, of course, are going to be the other thing. We're going to add a little bit of power. Of course, that will get the city up and running, right, as a catalyst, and hopefully we'll get the population up to 128 as fairly quick as possible, right? So we'll do this city first. Get us making a little money, right? That's a thing. Whoosh. Whoosh. You'll notice that we do have double track here. So if we do get a little busy enough that we can actually potentially do double tracking, but at the same time, I'm not worried about double tracking. So that's why, of course, we've only got it set up for single go, right? So let's get these trains underway. I'm going to try to run them. No, dude. You got to go the other way. Reverse people. There you go. Awesome. Reverse people. Reverse train. And up here, do this. I mean, why not? Might as well keep using our hot rod trains because, I mean, you know, hot rod trains. They're awesome. Okay. So the hot rod trains have started. The timer has started. We got 30 minutes to make magic happen. And hopefully we don't mess it up. So let's rotate this way. Do this. Now, I don't know, again, from a power standpoint, how good these trains are, but we're about to find out. Yep. Now, rotate this way, do this, boom. If I have to, I'll double train them. We'll see what it is. You bought the custom engine. I forgot what the difference is between those engines. Well, believe it or not, I don't either. They're kind of like the workhorse engine, except they seem to be even more goomph. In fact, what we'll do is, once I get these up and running, I'll show you some statistics on them. We'll do it that way. What do you got, $5,000? Yeah, let's clone this train here. Let's go. And then we'll come down here. We'll do the same thing with this guy here. There you go. Yeah, and he's running on that track. And this guy's just running. Dude, what are you... Dude, what are you doing? Why is this train running just around and around and around like an idiot? Okay, you gonna pick up some salt now, or what? Okay, cool. He was like driving around like 100 miles an hour. It looked awesome, but he wasn't doing any work. The difference is it looks like cheese. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Deliver. Yeah. Grow the cities. Grow the cities. So this appears to be the only city they want to grow. This other city is like, yeah, we don't care about that city. I'm like, okay, whatever. Or maybe they do. Maybe they both have to grow at the same rate. I don't know. We'll find out. Of course, we're going to upgrade some of this, right? Yep. That's what we do. We're going to try to keep these moving a little faster. Yep. Upgrade that. Now, hopefully this will keep the salt flowing, right? Looks like it's going to. Yep. Do this. Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, why did you do that, dude? You did that because you're going to do that. We got. I mean, I can't really squeeze any more trains on here. Well, I mean, I can try. I can probably squeeze one more train on there, but that's probably not the best money spent, right? Yeah, look at this hill. Yeah, I think you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to configure this train. I'm going to put one on the back. Yeah, we're going to configure that train. We're going to put a custom engine on the back of that so as it gets a little more oomph up the hill. There we go. I would think I'm going to have to do the same thing with this train down here, but we'll see. It's only a tiny little hill. This one doesn't have a really big hill to climb, right? So we should be all right. Catalysts. So now do you want to try the catalyst trains there, Max? Sure. All right. So coal. Yeah. That means you need coal, dude. And you also need to put stations in and some things. I don't know. This sounds more expensive than you were planning all of a sudden. And look at the hill this one's got to climb, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, that is not pretty. So let's get the train running first, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. For now, we'll just get the trains running. We'll get a few workers in here. Yep, thank you. And we might as well put them into this one too, even though I'm not using them yet. And let's see what we can do over here. You got to get that train supplying the second city with a second engine. Oh, am I not doing? Oh, no, it's all right. He's doing okay, right? He's at 72. Yeah, I mean, this second city is doing better than the first city. To be honest, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, this second city is really the prize winner, right? Where are we with the holdings here? In fact, I'm surprised that this city isn't growing a little faster. That's why I want to get the catalyst running on this city, right? So as we can try and help it out a little bit. So we got the coal coming in. Let's now get the batteries coming in. And because you're going to have to go uphill, dude, we're going to do that for you. All right. And then this train here, we're just going to clone him and do that. Okay. So he's just barely getting enough now. Oh, there's all kinds of silica here, dude. Well, I mean, we can do this. I just don't know what to expect. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And then we'll clone this train over here. But in a second, I want to see how many cars. So we get 3, 6. We're almost getting enough cars, right? Yeah, I can't upgrade this section anyway. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll upgrade one of these buildings to take more, to make more salt, and then I'll buy a second train for that. Is what we're gonna do, right? Meanwhile, this second city, I don't know what's going on here, but this second city is totally rocking it. It's at 83 and growing. It's like, yeah, we got this. We's good, right? In fact, it can even use a second train. It's like, it's good to go now. It's like, yeah, give me the second train. I'll take that second train. Give it to me. You know you want to give it to me. Oh, I can't. Oh, upgrade license required. Yeah, I can't upgrade that anymore. Really? Oh, let me tell you something. I bet you I can. Where's that's accountancy. I don't know what that is. Yeah, accountancy, big deal. Where's my upgrade station, people? There we go. Salt refinery plus. Yeah, 4 tickets. Done. I'll tell you right now. Guess what we can upgrade? You betcha. Yep, we'll take that. 1 upgrade, please. Now we'll clone this train over here for it. Actually, I'll wait for it to make its next pass, and then I'll do the clone train. Yep. Let's go, dude. Why am I saving all the tickets? I don't know. I'm just again, I find if I were to spend all the tickets, that one time I need something, I wouldn't have the tickets for it, right? It's the same as my Icarus play. So in Icarus, I didn't get all the upgrades, and I still have like 400 vouchers, if we're calling them vouchers. I still have 400 points that I could spend in Icarus, yet I still don't have all the upgrades, and that's just because sometimes, like, it will say, oh, you should upgrade this building all of a sudden. And if I didn't have the tickets for it, it'd be like, ugh, I should have saved them tickets. So, yeah, I'm just, I'm making do with what I got, but if I do need to spend tickets, I got no problem spending tickets, right? And sure enough, that's what we're doing now, right? So now we got a double train coming here. So now we've got 94 growth out of that city, whereas this one's at 99. I mean, this guy down here, these guys are rocking it. You know what? In fact, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm going to clone this train. Do that. This little loop with its three little trains. I mean, that's crazy. And then we're going to clone this train and do that and get him running. We're going to do one. Do I even need to do the upgrade? No, I don't even do any upgrades with them. This city is just rocking it, right? Let's see what's going on with this city. We do have catalysts in this. So we have energy catalysts going on. We got 4 energy catalysts. Well, listen, dude, I'm delivering the salt as fast as I can. Don't be mean. We're going to hit 128 population here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 2-puzzle city where, like, as soon as we hit 128 on this one, it's going to say, oh, well, you should do that for the other city too. And I'll be like, yeah, well, guess what? My other city's already there, right? So that's why I did it the way I did it. Hopefully we'll make it, right? 2048, yeah, so we'll upgrade this one. Yes, 8 and 0. We could use one more of these trains, I think. Sure. There we go. Get a little more of that sweet, sweet salt moving and happening. Yeah, make that happen, people. I need salt. I want candy. Do, you betcha. Yeah, make things happen, people. More salt, more trains, more salt. You know what? We're gonna try and space this one out a little bit. So we're gonna tell him, hey, you know what? You should hang out here for 30 seconds and let your friend go ahead, so as you can, let the cars build up a little bit. Right there, you go. Do that. Right? Yeah, only 10 population more. Make that happen. Make it happen. How's this one doing? It's at 121. like I'm not even trying to make this city over here grow faster, and it's growing faster. That's how scary that is. Yep. Okay. And I'm saving the money for the same reason, because I think this is going to be a 2-parter. There's no way we just did this in so much time for an S-class ticket, right? So I think we're gonna get bamboozled. I do that in every game. Well, yeah, I kind of do. I think we're about to get bamboozled here. I think there's a bamboozle coming up here. That's why they still got 18 minutes on the clock, and we'll get that here in a second, right? Yeah, 3 more population. So this train coming up here, of course, it's got cars on it, and I think when it hits the old station here. Yeah, 1 population, boom. Leveled up. You betcha. Yes, leveled up. Done. All right, so now, see, 256. I knew it. Unrest across the gorge, the city protests being passed over for rehabilitation. They're threatening to strike if you don't upgrade them to level 2. They claim their first city was the fairest. Consider redirecting railways and supplies to feed the second city. You met the fairest city demand, so they have no grounds to complain. All right, then. Yes. Okay. So let's do that. I told you there was going to be a gotcha to this, right? I did say that. So, no surprise. No surprise at all. Let's see. I mean, we can even divert the batteries from here over to here. That's not even that hard. And as for the salt, I mean, it's not really that hard to divert the train over to here either. Let's get the trains running. We got things to do here, people, and no time to slow down. I mean, look at this little train. I mean, look at them go. The three little tracks. I mean, these guys have still got lots of sulfur. I can't move these trains through fast enough. So do I get enough time in 17 minutes? I think so. I think I'm going to be all right. Right? Requires 11 out of 16. Oh, you are so mean. Oh, I see what you're doing now. That's fine. All right. Yep. You want to play? Let's play. I know what they're doing. So, how do you want to divert this track, Max? Yeah. This is going to get awful crazy. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to build something. Okay. Yeah. Listen, you're going to have to build a bridge over here like this, right? Let's just do that. And then we'll do this. Yep, works for me. Now, I'm gonna take this train here and I'm gonna sell it temporarily. I'm gonna take this track and sell it temporarily, so as I can get it out of my way. I need to be able to focus on the new direction. So we're gonna take this train down this way. Yes, and then this way and that way, and then this one's gonna come back up this way. And this way, and back up this way. Now, these guys, I'm going to get rid of their thing. So now these trains instead, let's make them drop off at the right location. So we're going to take them down here. Life is good. They're going to drop off at the city. And I'm going to fix, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix these trains here to pick up on the outer track, right? So I can fix this. I want you to pick up on that track, please. And we're going to fix this one to do the same thing. And then I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm glad you picked up 2 extra salt for this guy, but I didn't need you to do that. But I'm going to let you do that anyway. Right? You got to do the same thing, dude. I need you to come down here, and then we'll do this. And now I need you to do... There we go. Now, I do got to fix this little problem. Yep. Like this, right? So you're going to come in this way, and you're actually going to go out that way. Yeah, perfect. Works for me. So now we can actually add some extra trains on here. Yeah, you're getting your level 0 demands, level 1 demands. You need your energy, dude. You need your energy. Yes. You know what? You do need energy. We're gonna do this. Do this, do this, do that, and do this. And now this train. And now, can you get the station in time? There we go. Nice. This train will do the same thing. That's a coal train, you goof. You can't do that. You need to get the batteries over here, dude. Okay. We'll just use the same track. Well, that's a great plan, Max. No. 2, 3, 4. Do. Yeah, there's no rule saying I can't use the same track. Do this. Yeah, perfect. And we'll clone that train and put it over here. There. So we're just going to pick up the batteries and the coal from the same side on this one. This track over here is useless anyway, so who cares? And that will get the city pumping, right? And it looks like we got more than enough demand, so now I just got to hook up this other train on this side. Yep. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do this. There we go. And we're going to clone this a couple of times. Somewhere's around here. And then I'm going to clone you again. Somewhere's around here. There, so that will get the batteries running on that one, and then I just got to make a little tiny track here to drop them off. Yeah, just something like this. 2 station here, and a 2 station here to extra batteries, and really, this is probably overkill for this. There. Done. And that's going to handle the extra batteries there. So we're already at 144. We got 12 minutes. Looks like we got some extra. Yeah, so we got enough extra trains going on here. No, what are you doing, dude? Oh, okay, you're allowed to go that way. I was going to say, hey, wait a minute. You know, all deliveries must be going to the same spot I want you to, right? No, I just want to clone you, dude. I just want to clone you. Right about there. Sure. Now, yeah, so that's going to bring enough trains down that way, plus the trains that are running around on this little track. They're getting picked up over here, right? Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what we want. All right, so this isn't what we want. What I want to do is I want to get these guys off of that main line like that, and then I can actually get rid of this little branch track, right? That way they can pick up and drop off and all the things. There we go. I may need to actually run. I may have to put some double engines on these, right? We'll see how it goes here for a minute. I mean, we're at 164 and climbing. Yep. And yeah, so you guys are still doing good. What do you guys got for cars? 2 cars? That's fine. What do you guys got cars? Let's actually upgrade these. Done. And we'll upgrade this. Done. There we go. Oh, there's a Nintendo Direct starting soon. Just put the double engines on everything. Yes. Which is definitely what I'm doing, right? But some of these older trains were from that other line, right? So the other line didn't have double engines, so I have to configure all these engines to do that. That's why, but I don't want to stop them. No, stop that. See, I hate stopping them trains now because they've got, once they're going, they're doing good, right? I'd rather catch them at a station somewhere because they got to stop at a station anyway, so it's better if I catch them right here. That way I'm not losing any speed on them. There we go. So this guy, he's going to come up here. He's about to get stopped by this guy anyway. So this is a good time for me to put the engine on, right? There. So that now double ends all them trains. I think we're good to go. We're going to do fine. We're already at 2:02. We got 9 minutes. We should be fine. Not growing. Why are you not growing? We have plenty of salt. Well, except for this guy. Who's this guy? Get out of the way, dude. You're a bum. Gee whiz. We can't be having these bums, you know, kicking around. Wow. These guys saying they don't have enough stuff. Really? All right, I'll fix that. Guess what? You're about to have more stuff. There's 1, 2. There's station. Well, all right, yeah. Just a second. Just a second. Oh, yeah, we're going to make this work, people. This is going to work. Listen, I was able to squeeze this in before, so, oh, you know why? This line didn't exist before. I was going to say, I know I made this work at one time. No, I need this track to be connected, dude. Do that. And then I need to salvage this track out of the way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yep, keep going. You're good. Dude, you're good. All right, there we go. Everybody happy? You're not cranky anymore? Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you figured that out. All right, so... Boy, we almost blew that up, didn't we? There we go. That's what we want. There's what we want. 1, 2. There we go. Train. This. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finalize. And clone that train. Yep. Do it again. Clone that train. One more time. Okay, he's racing around there some fast, isn't he? Slow down, dudes. Finalize that train one more time. Yes, dig up all the things. Dig up the things, people, because we need to fill these and get these out and going. Yep, we'll upgrade this. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. If I have to buy them. How you guys doing? Sure. And as soon as I get more money, I'll buy upgrades for you guys, too. 22 population more. We got 7 minutes left. I'm pretty sure we're going to do all right. Mr. O, what is up? Add 2 more stations at the city to unload faster. Good plan. Good plan. That's cheap. That's cheap advice. We'll do that. There we go. Agreed. The more stations you got, well, especially if you have 4 cars, 4 stations, definitely a benefit, right? In fact, that's why you never see me use 3 cars or anything, because 3's not a good beneficial number. 4 to 2 means it's going to do 2 unloads. But if you had 3 cars with 2, well, it's still taking the same amount of time. It's kind of weird, right? So you're just better to go with 4. That being said, of course, when cash is tight, 1 or 2 stations is all you should use at the start. And, of course, that makes it work. But, of course, we are making things happen. It's only 12 more population. We got 6 minutes. It's going to be fine. Yeah, 10 more. I think it just needs to build up enough salt each time. And we're delivering plenty of batteries. Right, guys? Plenty of batteries, right, guys? You guys are doing something, right? Somebody had better be delivering things. Yeah, deliver batteries. Who's hauling the coal here? Is there anybody hauling the coal? Okay, you're hauling some coal. Gee whiz, guys. There we go. See, it's all done. It's done. Yes, they're all happy. Both cities are happy. Look at that. We got the S rank. There's our 5 tickets. We look good. Look good in the neighborhood. Whoosh. Let me tell you, these challenges are getting harder all the time. Dear Max, my name is Jeff. Is it now? Well, hi, Jeff. Listen, Jeff, I got some bad news for you, Jeff. People in my chat don't like people named Jeff. I don't know what it is about Jeff, but I'll tell you right now, Jeff, you're probably in trouble. She says, today I tried some new game demos from Steam events. Lego Brick Tales is one of the puzzle games I found funny. I haven't yet. I know the next event is on, and I had hoped to be able to... It's the fall, and the thing about fall is that work is always so busy in the fall. So I haven't had any time to look at the next event stuff, right? There's 2 or 3 games that I really like to get my hands on, but at the same time, it's I've had 0 time, right? So I'm hoping to hopefully use the long weekend here. With the long weekend and the Thanksgiving weekend, to hopefully get a couple of games in to see what I can do about them. So I'll keep an eye out for that one, that's for sure. So my name is Jeff. I'll tell you, buddy, you're in trouble because I don't know what it is about the name Jeff, but let me tell you, it's what I can tell you. I am messaging you because I've seen the meeting notes, and it's clear to me that Sato has been mismanaging the colony. This colony should be key to our chemical's future, but that won't happen if Sato continues to waste the potential. Keep up the good work, and don't worry. I promise his failures will not negatively impact your chance to come home. Jeff. I mean, Jeff is awesome. Jeff is our man. Jeff is the team leader of all team leaders. I'm telling you. Jeff, I can't believe I'm playing 3 games of Jeff now. I mean, that was pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. And I didn't even know Jeff was in this game. I did not do this. This was not me, people. Didn't do this. All right. Number 9. Let's see what we got. Permanent license. Coal power accepted. Uphill both ways. Why does that sound bad? Because it never sounds good. Let's see what we got. Hello, Administrator. Corporate built us 2 giant steel mills because someone on Earth noticed a surplus of nearby ore. Great. But what they failed to notice is the massive cliffs between the ore and the mills. Corporate expect us to lift metric tons, blah, blah, blah. Steel mills being wasted. Yep. Nameless. All right, listen, Nameless. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have a look at it. Jeff and I, we got you covered. Permanent license. Industrial engine. Look at this thing. High torque for carrying large loads up steep inclines. Multi-stage transmission produces slow but steady speed. Cost 1 grand. Wow. Okay. Iron mine must be built on top of iron deposits. All right. Export 184 steel. Observe misplanning has left this region with unusable steel mills. Why do I? Yeah, okay. So I guess the goal is to do 184 steel. And we got 25 minutes to do it. All right. So what do we have? We have iron and coal in the same spot. Iron and coal in the... Wow. Is that ever going to be ugly to deal with? Okay, sure. Steel mill here. I mean, look at the ugliness of these mountains, people. I mean, you basically got no way. You've only got one way to go, right? I mean, that's just a given. So what do we got here? We got some coal over here. We got some iron over here. All right, and then the steel mill's up here, right? Oh, that's where the Zeppelin dock is. The steel mill's way there. Sure, it's fine. It's perfectly fine, he says. It's no problem, he says. It's okay, he says. All right. Wowzers. Okay, well. Steel mill there. Coal, iron, and coal. You know, I'm thinking we take this coal and this iron and give it to this steel mill. This coal and this iron can run on the outside edge because it's a much cleaner run to this steel mill, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's a thing I'm thinking, right? And then I could pull off some cutesy little maneuver here probably to get delivery to happen. Right? Now, delivery for this one will have to be just the way it is, but we'll work on that one at a time, I guess. Okay, well, if that's what you're going to do, Max, then you better get busy. Sure. So we're going to need double tracks down, double tracks up, so they can... So hopefully we can make things happen. Gee whiz. Yup. Sure. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yep. All right, so that'll be down. Yep, that'll be down. So we have a bunch of coal in here, right? We have one iron mine here. I'll bet you I can get another iron mine right beside it. Yep, right about there. That's what it looks like to me. Yep, make that happen. Do you think you're going to need double pickups for this, Max? It's going to be really tough. This angle stuff, I really hate this angle junk because it's really hard to get things to work with it. We'll do something like that. Okay. Then we got to get you back onto the main line, dude. Yes, we do. Something going this way. Yep. Now, no. just calm down now. Actually, let's do this little maneuver. And do this. What the? Okay, look, don't make a mess for me like this. This is a disaster. All right, here we go. Do that, do that, do that. Do this to that, that to this, and make this happen over here. Awesome. So now we got to get back up the hill, right? Yep. Are you going to try and two-track this all the way? Wow. Is that really something you're going to try, Max? Or is that like, you know, is that just like a pipe dream that you're really trying for? Could be a decent pipe dream. You might be able to pull this off, dude. Yeah. All right. I mean, if you can pull it off, dude, I'm all for it. Yeah. You can make this happen. You knew you could make this happen. There you go. Sure. Down, down, down. Turn this way. Do that. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to be a double drop. We'll have a double drop off at the steel mill there. That's groovy. Now we'll run this down here and come over this way by one. And then, of course, we'll do this. Now, we need to go pick up some iron on the odd occasion. There we go. So let's do that. And we'll circle this back around. All right, listen. Don't give me a hard time, dude. There we go. Okay, so that's going to handle the iron. We'll do like we'll probably do a third coal. Oh, not a coal power plant. No, no, no. Let's not get crazy. I'll bet you they would really love to have energy, wouldn't they? Yes, because if they have energy, they can do extra things with energy, dude. Do you want to try and put an energy plant in here at the same time? That's pretty tricky. Yeah, okay. Why not? Let's spend some money. Okay, so if that's the case, yes. Stuff and things have got to happen here. And do this, but then no. See, I gotta move this all over by one. Okay, let's make this happen. Yup. There we go. There we go. And you come up this way. And then do that. And then you're going to come up in here, do this, and do that. But if it's a coal train, you can not get turned around. Well, you can bypass, though. We could bypass. We can use this as a bypass. Ugh. Let's see. You could try to do a loop here. No, I need you to go through this. I need you to go through this, dude. Are you upset with that hill? Listen, we can just ignore the hill, dude. I'll tell you right now, I don't care about the hill. I am perfectly. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. Oh, come on, you can do this. No. Really? You just really don't want to play with me, do you? You really want to force me to run that train all the way back up top. All right, that's fine, whatever. Sometimes you got to just go with it. So, coal power plant. Yes. I mean, look at this thing. Awesome sauce. All right. Yep, that's happening. So, we're not going to hook that up yet. Now we need delivery. Yeah, you need to get these trains delivering somehow, Max. Yup. That was a thing. How are you going to get them up there to the Zeppelin line? Well, you see, you had this really cool plan, and then that really cool plan kind of looked really goofy. Can we do this? Yep. Can we bring it back this way a little bit, and then swing it back in here? This is going to go up here. What is that? Oh, that's just the company's headquarter thingies. I don't care about that. Wow, like getting this thing all the way up this hill is going to be a real pain in the neck, isn't it? Yup. Okay, yeah. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. There is definitely nothing wrong with this at all. Yup. Okay, so that's going to get it up to the Zeppelin dock. Do you want to... Well, I don't really want to start it right away. I've got $11,000. These trains are expensive. What do you want to do with this mess over here? I mean, this is a disaster. Even if I wanted to use this iron mine, it's going to be split from this one all the way up to that. Well, I think we go. I mean, I know what I have to do here. I can always build it en route. but at least if we start getting the steel exported, might not be so bad. All right, so we need, let's see, to make you happen, we need coal. So we definitely need coal. So that's going to be a station. Really, and this is what I hate about these corner pieces like this, right? This is terrible. So we're going to do that. We're going to have to buy one of these. Yup. Because that's the only way I'll get that third one fed with a double train. So, you, my good friend. No valid industry. Oh, well, that's because I'm not done yet. Just relax, would you? Steel. I won't put anything on the outside track yet because we're going to have to probably deal with that. Yeah, see, we can do that. And we'll try to get the catalyst running as well. You get 20 workers. There you go. How's that? Here, you can have workers. I'm going to put the workers up here now, just so as I don't forget about them. Okay, so let's see if we can't make magic happen. All right. Who needs what? First of all, this train's got to go all the way up this hill, and then, ugh. The only train that really, if I could get it to work, the only train that would really be able to benefit is, hey, there we go, that's what I wanted, would be the coal train. This coal train should actually just be able to whip around into the coal fire plant. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this happen. So the rest of these, though, are going to be ugly. Well, let's see what my $1,000 buys me, right? So, I mean, these things are supposed to be, like, super magical and all the things. So let's make magic happen. Iron, right? If I'm going to spend money on these things, then gosh darn, they had better work. Meanwhile, do that. All right, so where are you going? You're going this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then back here. All right, where are you going? No. Where are you going, dude? No, you're going this way, that way, this way. All right, and you're going to deliver your stuff up here. Okay, where's this guy? All right, so that guy is... Yes, all right. This guy's doing his thing. Where did this guy go? Listen, dude, I need you to deliver your stuff all the way back here. Dude. All right, so now we got the 3 trains running. It'd be nice to have that, like, them all on the same path going into the same spot, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be great. Second coal train. No, I want a clone train. Yeah. Finalize that train. We'll have a second iron train. Yeah. Clone that train. Now, I don't think the energy plant's going to need any more than, like, 1, because I think it's going to be fine, right? So I can probably do this. We'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll carry batteries. You'll pick up here. And then go this way. And then come down this way. And circle this way. Right. That works. Perfect. So now the only thing is to actually get the train to pick up steel. We gotta get the train to pick up steel somewhere. We need this. Oh, because you have to put the station up here, dude. There we go. Do this. Yeah, you're funny. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, so that will get the steel started. We got 22 minutes to get 184 steel. Ugh, God, that's terrible. But hopefully, well, we got 8 steel on the path. But we need more iron. We need more coal. We need more things. We always need more. I mean, that's just life, people. You just need more. So let's clone that. Do that. Do this. Where's the other iron train? Are you the iron train? No, you're the steel train, and you have no steel on there, dudes. Why don't you have steel on there? Yeah, you come down here, because you went to the wrong place. That's why. Bum. Okay, yep. Do the things, clone the train, do that, and finalize it. There we go. Put 2 industrial engines on there. Still too slow. There's no money, dude. These trains cost $1,000 a piece. I only got $1,000. I would love to double end these trains, but there's no money, right? Check the battery train. Not sure if it has stopped at those batteries. Yes, I will. Cole. What is your mission in life? Where's my battery guys? You're not my battery guys. You're my battery guys. Oh yeah, you're definitely. First of all, you should not be going any of which way this way at all. And then yeah, like go in here, dudes. Looks like this station's getting pretty busy up here. Yep. Well, I knew this was going to happen, so let's at least try to add a four piece there. We'll add a second route in the inside track shortly for unloading. Do I try that now? 2, 3. Yeah, see, it's out of range. I knew that was going to be a problem. Anyway, we'll do it this way. We'll put that battery train on the inside. I guess we can make all these trains just like pick a track, right? Like you dudes, you can pick a track. And this train coming up here can also pick a track. And so can this guy, right? Yep. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yep, you can pick a track. This is our yeah, you're my power train. What's this guy doing? He can pick a track. And what about this guy? Yeah, he can pick a track. All right, so we got everybody all sorted out. We got our one delivery train. He too can pick a track. But we're gonna have to buy him. We're gonna have to buy him a friend. I mean, he's doing all the work himself, right? And why doesn't he not have steel on there? There's 22 steel on there, dudes. Why didn't you pick up any steel? Like. Anyway, whatever. No, just where is this train at? All right, he's coming down the hill. I'll wait for him to come back around. I'll save a little money up, and then we'll see what we can do with them. Well, at least we got 4 of them down. Gee whiz. We could be in for some more deeper trouble than I initially thought. So, okay, well, it is what it is. Let's try and make things happen over here, right? This is going to be messy. Yep. Sure. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Yep. Listen. Can you not do that? I'm pretty sure you can. There you go. I knew you could. Yep, do this, do that. Yep, and do that. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna keep building away on that. I'm just keeping an eye on these trains here for a minute. Okay, they're keeping up. Oh, they're more than keeping up. Yeah. What are you doing? Not much. Listen. Do you want to have another train? I mean, I'll give you one if you want one. Sure, you can have one. There you go. Have a train. Where are you at? Coal is the slightly questionable motion here, but we have more than enough coal coming out of the factory, so I'm not going to panic on it just yet. We're going to let it go for now. It seems to be doing quite well. In fact, it's the actual steel trains that we're actually short on. Where is my steel train? It's here somewhere. Is that it right there? Yes, it is. So let's clone that train. And we'll put it up here. And then, how much money do I got? $508? Well, that means you should go build some track, Max. All right, do that. Wow. Like, that's a lot of money. You haven't got that much money, Max. Guess what? You got to let these guys make some money to spend it. Because you've only got, like, you know, $168, and you haven't got enough money to build all the track. Yup. Okay, that's fine. Where are you going with this stuff? Well, you're going to bring it over here to this steel mill, and then I got to do some rinky-dink little thing here to get it over here. It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. Yep. But at least if we can get that steel moving. Yeah, deliver me more of the things. That's important. Well, at least the switch track seems to be working better this time. I will say that. 12 is not done, dudes. Clone this train. Oh, you don't have enough money, dude. You're broke. You're so broke. Do you push for a loan? Loans isn't going to help you, dude. Loans only going to make things worse. You know that. Yeah, I know, but what else do you do, right? I mean, we got to have another train. We got to deliver more of this steel. Yep. Can I please have some monies? Is energy being picked up? It was. I was pretty sure I had a train picking that energy up. Where is that train? Is this the train coming here? Yeah, here's the battery energy. Yeah, here's the energy train. Oh, it's not picking it up either. Dude, how did I miss that? Well, it's not like we're in bad shape for it anyway. In fact, my problem is I'm not getting the steel out fast enough. I got to get the steel out of here. I need another train. I need another train to pick this steel up. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, can I have some money? Give me... like, where is all the... You know what? I'll have some money. You want to be fussy? Give me money. $64? That's all that track was worth? Well, I mean, I will admit that track is pretty cheap in this game. All right, so you're delivering batteries, blah, blah, blah. We need you. Give me this. And you do that. Done. You changed the track when you added stations to the steel mill. Ugh. Right. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Okay, so now we have 3 trains. I probably can even get one more. I can probably get one more rolling in here. If I can get enough money. Well, I should be able to get more money coming in now that I've got another train delivering, right? Yeah, do the things, dude. Yes. Clone that train. Sure. Like, come on. Like, what am I? Like, $10? There you go. Give me, just give me the train. I'm only $10 short. Just give me the train already. There we go. So that should hopefully start cleaning this out. Because, I mean, it's full. It's full up on resources. It's got batteries. It's got all the things. I just need to be able to get the steel out of here fast enough now, I think, is the problem. Yup. In fact, we'll just kind of hold on. We'll keep this train. You know what? We'll do the train camera for a second. Why not? Like, look at this. we got trains delivering steel all over the place. It's crazy. All right, let's go, people. Yep, trains galore. Let's go to this camera. Let's zoom in a little bit more, right? So this is a pretty intense train. Yeah. It's definitely the train of pulling. Maybe third track around the mill. It's pretty cramped, right? Yeah, I know. That's kind of the problem. The problem is it's not the steel mill, it's the hill, right? Where's the battery train? So you're my battery train. Yeah, just because it only drops off on the odd occasion, so I'm going to keep it off of this main line so as the coal and the stuff can keep coming in. And it's only one train for this power unit, right? So it's pretty straightforward. If I can just keep it off of these main tracks, and I'll keep it on this secondary track. Can you clone the train now? Sure. Do that. Yeah, look at that. See? Now these guys get a bypass route. They don't have to mess around with these guys down here at all. It's great. Oh, wait a minute. You were supposed to... Listen, dude. New route for you guys. Yeah, you can take the bridge. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, people. Let's make this happen. Yes, unload that steel. Let's see. Yeah, in fact, we're about to run out of coal now. That's not good. So I got one too many trains now. Darn it. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Not to say we can't use them trains, because I can now bring that other steel mill online. I got more than enough track to build it. Let's go. All right. Do this. Now, this is where you need to do some track layout here, dude. Yep. Do that. Do this. Yep, do that. Get back down here. Do the things. Really, what are you giving me a hard time here for? Why are you doing a weird bridge thing here? Go away. They could have dedicated uphill track. Yeah, really, huh? Do this. Do that. There we go. That's what we want. Now, I need you to come up here, dude. And I need you to do this. Do this, and do that. All right. We'll start with at least 2 stations to get this up and running, because it's the trains that are going to cost me a fortune, right? Because we need at least 2 different trains. Yup. Whoosh, whoosh. This is not going to be pretty. I mean, it'll be for if I wait. I'll be waiting forever for enough money to do this. So let's do this. Yep, do that. Sometimes the old engines are the best engines. Yep. There we go. And so that's going to bring at least 1 load apiece over here, and they'll be cheaper to copy as well, which is very important because I now got to get these delivered. Yeah, I know. That's a thing. So how are you going to do that, Max? I don't know. Yup. Can you get over here somehow? Please tell me you can get over here somehow. You can get over here. I know you can get over here. Look, it's not that big of a hill. It's just a little hill. It's a tiny hill. Just don't think of it as much of a hill. Think of it more of as a small challenge to your greatness. Here, do this. Really? You're gonna give me that hard of a time on this turn? That's a bum move. Okay. Yep. Can you get down here now? Can you get it down here anywhere? Can you see the light? Can you see the dark? Can you see anything? No. All right. Can you do it that way? Pretty sure you could. Wow, it really hates that gorge. It like really hates it. Can we get it across here somewhere? We can too. It's kind of like a little bit of a flipper flopper. All right. Oh, I can see what I'm going to have to do here. This is going to get sneaky really fast. Sure. This is fine. Everything is fine. All right. Yep. I'll do that. And, yep. Do this, and then do this. And then we're going to have to do this. Okay, our delivery train for this is going to be quirky, but it is what it is. It's the only way we can make this work. Yep, salvage that. Train. I think we're only going to need 1 delivery train of this. And how are we doing over here? So yeah, we're running a little slow on the steel. We're not going to get the S class. We'll definitely get A, but now that I kind of have an idea for it, I might try to get the S class offline. So, dude, what are you doing? Well, you got to pick up. You got to pick up this stuff. There you go. So you got to pick up this stuff. You don't really need the industrial engine for this. I say you, well, I mean, we'll go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, do that. So you're going to come around here, come across here. Yep, do that. No, I actually need you to do this. Do it this way, dude. And then come back here. That's exactly what I want you to do. You do that. Do that. Yeah. Where's my trains at? As they slowly make their way across the map, which is slowly painful. But it is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. No, I don't want to configure it. I want to clone it. Clone this train to be right about there. Let's go. Let's go. And we want to clone this train. Let's say about here. There. So that'll do. I mean, it may not get me a lot of steel, but it might get me a little more steel, right? This is probably my bigger, I mean, this is going to be the bigger bet, right? All right. Making it happen. Make this happen. Now I need a fast forward button is what I need. Now I just need a fast forward button, and I'd be fine. Everything would be fine after that, right? In fact, I am very tempted to put one more of you guys on each. There you go. And I'm going to do the same thing with the steel train. Right about there. Done. Yeah, now we're going to miss the S class, but we're not going to miss it by much. I don't think there should be any problem getting the A class, no problem. Let's go. All right. 1900. I mean, I can't upgrade any trains. Well, I can't even afford 2 trains to put them on, even if I wanted to do it that way. This overpass line, this worked out really well, though. I must admit, that worked out better than expected. So you got 22 steel available. What do you got? No steel available, but that's okay, because we only have the 1 train on here, and he will do what he needs to do. I'm perfectly fine with this. You got 4 extra batteries in there, dude. You could try to sneak some batteries up to that steel mill and see what happens. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. It's just the way that's going to work. Sure. 1 battery train. Okay. We're going to... Well, okay. First of all, 2 stations. Dude, how about you turn around? Reverse. There we go. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna have him back up, and then I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna sneak him back around again, right? Well, I'll actually let him go out this way, and then I noticed like he looks a little lost here, right? No, dudes, what are you doing? You're doing this. That's what you're doing. So yeah, I'm letting you sneak out this way, dude, but we're gonna actually fix up your arrows here very, very shortly. Okay, cool. Right. No, we don't want to sell the train. You're going to come up the hill. Yep. You're going to come up the hill, swing around, come back down the hill. The big trick to this is, of course, is that... yeah, I want to do that. And then I want to do this. There we go. That's what I want. Fixes up all the arrows and the things. Only 22 more. We should be able to get the A class, no problem. No problems. Yeah, so to do this one, I think the 3rd pickup was fine. Just having a bypass for the steel trains themselves, spending a little more on the bridge probably didn't hurt, because then they didn't have to waste so much time climbing up and down this major part of the track, right? In fact, I should have probably made that bridge straight across, and then they would have, and then these guys would have done even better. That's something to keep a note of. Something to keep a note of. What's this guy doing? You're picking up steel. There's 8 of it here. You should pick that up and deliver it. See, now they're running out of steel over here. Well, they were. What's going on here? Why is everything all gummed up? Oh, wow. Now, there's what I didn't expect. I didn't expect this. Look at this. The trains are locked. I've got to actually sell this train to make this work. Is that... So I actually had to... Yeah, long wait. So I actually deadlocked these trains. That's actually... Yeah, the trains are stuck. That's actually very interesting. Now, don't get me wrong. We have enough steel now to finish the mission. So I'm not worried about getting more batteries up there. It doesn't matter to me, right? And so, I mean, I don't care. But this guy can run around here all day. We have enough steel here to actually finish this off. But that's the first time I've ever seen trains get stuck in my puzzle so far. So that's actually very interesting. And I'm not surprised because, I mean, I got some pretty goofy things going on here, don't I? Oh, gee, Max. Sometimes I wonder, dude. I probably could have built like a level 1 hill here and then snuck it over that way. But really, at the end of the day, probably not worth it. Dude, look at you trying to climb so hard. I mean, these trains are like, these hills are painful. I mean, these things are supposed to be really good. Like, what is the deal on this? Like, these guys are supposed to be just running it, right? Whatever. I think I was oversold and underdelivered. I'm just pointing that out. Yeah, it's definitely turned into spaghetti, right? Yeah, guys, like, I only need 2 more steel to be delivered here. Yeah, there we go. Done. Gee whiz, you think I was asking for chump change. Victory! Yeah, I'll take my 4 tickets. We'll come back to that. Thanks, Administrator. The prospect of carrying ore up the cliffs was too difficult to imagine. Dude, this, like, it's only technology. Truth is, we never even tried. Well, if they skip providing health insurance by making us contract, is what they expect. Your trains will make the lives much easier. Null of null. Don't worry, Jeff, my new administrator, has got me all on guard. So I'll fix that up. I'll have a look at that. Okay, steel mill. All right, so we've now unlocked 2 bonus regions for number 9, Ancient Erosion and the Spire. We'll have a look at those on the next episode. Because we got to get number 10 done for today. You know it. And we're already tight for time. I am pushing my luck here. Our once proud level 2 city has now devalued. It should have been, well, it's de-leveled. Without the trucks, our furniture factory's output could not reach our city, and without the factory, we all lost our jobs. The poor and desperate have been signing lifetime contracts with other colonies just for a chance to leave. Please save our city. All right. Well, let me have a look at it, and I'll save it. Okay, what's the timer got? Historic restoration. Permanent license. The plasticizer. Ugh, okay, we're getting into plastics, are we? This region used to rely on furniture as a major industrial chain. Without the core furniture demand of a level 3 city, the balance between supply and demand broke. Your task is to upgrade this city to level 3. Wow, okay. 512 population. Wowzers. And we're starting at 55? Are you crazy? And you want that done in 35 minutes, do you? Okay, sure. All right, it's perfectly fine. Wow. All right, let's see what we got. These are fake buildings. That's a collapsed city there. That actually looks really cool. So we got double salt refinery and silica. So we could pull something there. We got some coal veins over here. Salt refinery, plasticizer. Ugh, gee whiz. Water pump. Okay. Oil wells. Furniture assembly. Yep. That's a thing. So I guess level 1, level 0 demand. I guess I should have looked at what the next level was, because I'm not seeing it here. Yes, I see the furniture assemblers. What do they want? They just want 1 plastic, all right? And they can deliver 1 furniture, and energy will be a catalyst for them. Okay, the plasticizer wants 2 crude oil so as it can make plastic. Okay. 2 oil wells up here. Wow, there's a bunch of oil up here. Look at this. This is crazy, isn't it? Okay. But we have no energy factory. So that's a thing that's got to happen. Yeesh. Okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, people. So we need energy. Chances are this plastic factory is going to handle that perfectly fine. But we need catalysts, which means we're probably going to need an energy factory up here. Oil power plant. Yes. I mean, that is a thing. That's a thing you need. You're going to rotate it? Sure. Okay, and then you got to get it down off the hill, dude. What are you going to do about that? Well, I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute. All right. Let's just do that. Hey, because it's all about the adventure. So, oil. Show me oil wells. Do the oil well thing. There's a lot of oil wells in here, right? But these pipes are a pain in the butt because you can't do anything with them. So you've got to be really careful not to overstretch your capacity, or you're going to be goofed, which is never good. So we're going to do 1 oil well there. Let's do a second there. Let's rock and roll. Okay. Whoops. Too far. Now we'll do this, and nope. Backed off by 1. Yep, you're going to come down here, and you're going to come over this way. Swing in here. Oh, come on now. Don't give me this hill game. Don't give me the shell game. Let's not do... No. All right, listen. No. Get rid of this for a second. All right. I need you to do this. Thank you. Can you do this? Yes, thank you. And we're just going to do that right onto there. Thank you. All right. Now, let's see. We have lots of mineral up here, and we have salt refineries down there. So let's get that up and running, right? Industry, second quarry. Well, of course it's got to be like that, because that's mean of you. All right, it is what it is. Let's rock. So we'll get it turned in here, get you turned around here, and get you back down here. Yep. I really hate this setup because you can't. I can't make this double tracked, but I don't think I'm going to need to. I think I'll just be able to rely on the spacing itself, and we'll probably do okay. Yep. There we go. First things first. Obviously, we need to do... I need to fix this. Nope. Go away. There we go. Do this. Do that. We need... I need you to do this. I need you to come down here 1 more. All right. Salvage this. Okay. Yep. Get rid of that. And we're going to circle you back in here like this. And do this and do that. And then I need to cut this out. And then I need to do this. Okay. Yep. Do that. Do this. And I need you to deliver... this to the city. We're going to the city. Yep, we are. Okay, so you're going to deliver this like that. Okay, right about there. Please do what I want you to do. Thank you. Okay. Now, turn around. Thank you. Do this, do that, and do that. All right, so that's going to hook that on there. That's going to hook that on there. So salt will get delivered to the city. That's going to handle its level 0 problems. We have energy catalysts for the city, right? That'll be good. Now for the plastics. We have this oil up here for the plastics. We're going to try and do this. I don't know if I can get a double track in here or not. Yes, I can. All right. Do this, do that, and away we go. Yep. Where's my plastics factory? There's the plasticizer. Okay, sure. Sounds fine to me. And we're going to do this little maneuver. Yep. Second line, please. Yep, do this, and then you can come back up this way. Do. Okay, sure. Yep, there's one, and there's two. Done. Now, you need delivery. Well, of course you do. You didn't just magically show up here. So, we need to do this, do that. I could make it part of this line just to save a little track money. But to do that, I got to do this. Yep. You got to kind of come in here like this. And then do that. And you got to do this. And then you've got to do like that. There we go. So we'll use this as a double pickup. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to make that work. I'm just worried about the next couple of levels. For some reason, I can't remember what the next couple of levels of a city are. It's just my mind's drawing a blank, right? But anyway, we'll shove a bunch of stuff here. See what happens. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's get the catalyst track in here. And down we go. Yep. And we'll come back up. Oh, whoa. There we go. Just a second. There we go. And what are you doing, mister? Holy smokes, that's got to be the most wonky track ever. Like, no. I don't know what you're drinking about. Whatever it is you're drinking, you can just stop it. There we go. All right. Andrew, what's up? I hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. You know, all that in the neighborhood, right? You know how it is. Trust me, I know what it's like to be super busy all the time, right? One can do what one can do, right? It's all one can do. Really, you don't want to let me have that oil there, do you? All right, that's fine. There we go, and 2 oil wells down here. There we go. All right, done. Yes. All right, workers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Do we need workers? Yes. 1, 2. You only have 6 workers, dude. So take 2 from there. Put 2 workers up here. Now, we'll have to put more workers into this oil power plant later. I'm assuming the plastics factory needs workers. Yeah, but we're not worried about them right away. We're not spending any money on them. We're just going to get this up and running. Let's see. It's a 2 for hill. I'm not going to worry about that. So let's rock and roll. Here we go, people. I'll probably pull my hair out, but it is what it is. Let's go with the workhorse engine. I feel a little better if I put like one on either ends, right? Do that. There we go. Off it goes. Yep. Now, let's get this up and running. And I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna do like that. I'm not even gonna. What are you talking about? We're broke. Why are we broke? We're very broke. This not good at all. Yes, need a loan? Do I ever need a loan? Wow, did I ever like spend all the money? I can't even afford like to buy lunch today. That's not good. You know what? Do that train this way, dude. So listen, do that. Do that. Because I gotta clone this train here. Oh, I know, right? Because we just spent a lot of money here. So, yeah, this train's going to cost me $1,000, and I don't got $1,000. I'll be lucky if I have, like, $10. It's not good. Yeah, this is definitely bad. Yeah, pick up more of that stuff, dude. I'm going to have to sell some stuff. Yep. Yep. We can't afford any of that right away. That's unfortunate. So, can you at least get this to work with 4 cars? Yes. All right. It's not as great as having a double header train, but I'll take it because we gotta get that money coming in, right? And at least if they're dropping off stuff, then yeah, he got up that hill pretty good. I'm not gonna worry about that. You know what? Guess what? Yeah, delete that. Yeah, give me my money back, because you guys are bums, and I want to pay this bank off because the interest rate's really bad. It's really bad interest rate. Hey, we got a new worker. That's great, except that I don't need. I need more things to happen here. Yep, that's the thing. It's got to happen. Let's see. No wonder they've given you 30 minutes. They didn't give me enough money to do squat. 512 population. I don't know if we'll pull this off or not. It's going to be intense. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah, someone's bad idea of a good time. So, you're definitely not getting close to plastics right now, I'll tell you that. We're going to be pushing hard just to make this work. The game looks like something I'd play. I'm enjoying it so far. It's let me see. Well, see, they had it. I think they have it for free on the Epic Store, right? I don't know if they have it for free now, but it was, which is how I picked it up. So yeah, it was definitely worth free. I think they want $21 Canadian for it. So what's that going to be? Probably about £15. You know, 14, 15 pounds. I still think, I mean, I'm into level 9. I'm really enjoying it. I do hope they have a free play mode or like a sandbox mode. If it has a sandbox mode, it's definitely worth my $21 Canadian. But I'm not that far into the game yet to know, so that's where I am, right? But yeah, it's like a train puzzle game, which I must admit is quite enjoyable so far. What are you guys doing? Well, we need to upgrade you guys here shortly, but I would like to get some catalysts running. If we can get a catalyst train running, that would be awesome. Yup. Oh, I see where I'm going to save some money right away. Watch this. Yup. Actually, you didn't save any money at all, Max. You just thought you were going to save money. You thought you had this big idea for saving money and you didn't do it. So forget it. Luckily, this is a flat piece of track. We'll make that work. And this. Oh, that's right. I had to sell these down here. Oh, I should have paid that loan, Max. You should have repaid the loan. Duh. Well, we'll do that after we get the catalyst train running. Because a catalyst train will at least make this population grow faster. Because this is really bad. Listen, we got enough workers to fill you up, so let's do that. Let's see. We got to get the catalyst up and running, or we're never going to get to 512, because that's a big number. Yep. And Can I afford that train now? Yes. 3, 4. Do that. Done. Now I got to pay that loan off so we can start focusing on that and get rid of this. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely enjoying the puzzles. You know, some of the, I'm getting, all right. So when it comes to doing the puzzles, they're getting big enough now where I might only be able to do 2 cities a stream instead of 3, because I was able to do 3 cities a stream. But doing this 3rd city, if I'd known it was going to be this big, I probably only done like cities 8 and 9. I probably wouldn't have pushed for 10. But that being said, I am going to do this city because that's a thing. But that being said, so the puzzles get a little bigger as the game goes on. So right now this puzzle's like 30-40 minutes, but that's the nice part about it. It's kind of like a fun train game that you can kill an hour on. With are also messed up lately. That I mean, who knows what money's worth anymore? But yeah, I must admit, it's nice because you can sit down, play one of the puzzles. They're about an hour. And at the same time, you get, I mean, the graphics are really awesome. I mean, watching the trains and the stuff are really awesome. I mean, look at some of these train cameras. These train cameras are awesome. Like, there's just so much good about it. So, yeah, I must admit, I'm enjoying it overall. Definitely worth a check out. Definitely worth a check out. Yeah. And I mean, you get racing trains. That's what these guys are, right? these are my racing trains, and I'm using them for heavy haulers. But I don't care because they look cool. Racing trains, right? You gotta have racing trains. So how we doing on that? Yeah. So now we're building up a little bit more. I can always throw one more train on there, I guess. Clone the train, do the things and the stuffs. There you go. Do that. Now we'll pay that bank off. Deposit maximum monies there, so we're not paying all their crazy interest. Now, we have energy coming down to the city. Is it enough? Yes. Catalyst is looking good. It's not growing because we're not delivering enough of this. Great. That means we're going to need more. Okay. All right. Well, duh, you don't got enough money to build more of that. All right, whatever. Carts are going, yeah, well, they're going half empty because we actually need more quarries, right? I actually need more quarries. So I'm going to actually set up some more quarries here. We're going to set up this quarry, which is hopefully going to start pumping out itself. Now, it's strange that the trains are running half empty. They shouldn't be. Right? I mean, these quarries are running. I mean, there's 8. Like, it's almost like the track isn't reaching something. Is that the problem? What's going on here, guys? Like you guys should be able to. Like, you guys should be running full trains. Yeah, like, I expect fullness here, people. Don't be a bunch of bums. Like, I expect full trains. Gee whiz. Let me tell you. Yeah, so now that train's running better, but that's still not going to help us with this problem, right? The problem is that we're just not reaching more required minimum. I think we actually need to have like, we just need more. We just need more. So we're gonna, at least now with the loan paid off, I don't have to worry about the interest. So I'm just gonna keep pounding silica out here until I can keep trains running full all the time, and then hopefully upgrade these next, right? Because that'll be my next maneuver. Yep. I mean, that's my plan. It's my grandiose plan. There we go. Do that. I don't like. Man, this silica setup here is really bad, right? Oh, what the heck does that maneuver, Max? I don't know. Do that. Now I've never built stations longer than the train, so I don't know if it's even going to use that. It might not actually even use it. I might have to. Maybe I'll build a second set of tracks here and then try to see if I can't like do that instead. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yep. we'll do some sort of cool thing like this. Let's do that. Do this. And then do this station down here and see if we can't tap into that. Yeah, see, I can't. You can't build on a hill, right? So this stinks. And so I can't do anything with this. But at least sometimes they might do something with that. Now, of course, I got to do this. I got to do all this alternating stuff with this, right? Because I've got all the trains on here already. Yep. Okay. But no matter what I do, I'll never get a fourth miner over there. But, and this is a terrible setup. Well, actually, this works out all right. Because let's say this train picks up like 2, right? And then has to pull back out. It might be all right. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I can do something like this. Do this. Maybe I'm able to do something like this. Do this. Do this. And this and that. We'll do this. Now, I'll put this back in, and then I'll take this and route it this way. Yeah, like that. We'll take this little track out of here as soon as that train goes away. Yes, I know. Blah blah blah. All the things. Listen, don't give me a hard time here, dude. There. So at least now they can bypass each other. All right, that works for me. All right. How are we doing here? 3 and 3. Oh yeah, we definitely got like enough here now. We can almost run a second train here. So let's clone this. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just stick it on the end of this guy. Doesn't really matter. There we go. 8 and 8. Yeah, so now we just need to upgrade these guys, right? Get it processed faster. We're delivering enough stuff. We just need to make it faster. 512 guys. Holy smokes. But we're no problem on the energy. 4 out of 4 on that. Looking good there. Looking good. Looking good on that one. When do you guys I think next level's at 128. Okay. Grow, guys. Grow faster, because I need to know what it is I need for the next level, because I'm going to save up this money so I can have it, because I need to know what I need. And if I don't know what I need, I don't know how much money I need to save. That's for sure. And come on, one more guy. One more dude. Give me one more guy. Yeah, growing. One more dude. There we go. City's leveled up. All right. What do you got for me? So level 1, energy, concrete, or widgets. All right, so we're delivering energy. We just need to bump that up, right? So let's clone this train up here. Boom, do that. Do you really want to push this really hard, Max? 4. Well, we can do this. There's no rule saying you can't do that. And then you can do this. And then you can have another set of trains on here. It's going to be awesome. Yep. We'll clone that train again. Finalize that. You've got 4 workers, right? Yes. And there goes batteries there. We're going to clone this train and put it down here. There. So that will set up the energy part. Yep. And, of course, to get level 1, keep level 1 demands going, I got to deliver batteries a little bit faster, but that's all right. We can do that once I get another oil well up and running, right? Like, pretty straightforward. Like, there's 1, there's 3, there's 6. So we got more than enough oil coming out of here. We got more than enough oil being stored up in here. I think upgrading this is probably my better maneuver. I don't think we have water on the map. I never did see water on the map. So, yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So my only real path for speed is to upgrade this. Yeah, so now, yeah, so the level is 150, so now we're down to 6 seconds per battery, which is good, because it looks like there are 2 trains will allow that to do that. Yes, it's not perfect, but I'll take it, right? I really wish this guy wouldn't show up so early, but these guys do appear to be keeping up. I may actually upgrade them again and get that down to like 5 or 4 seconds, so that way these 2 trains are just running all the time, right? 1111. So that's telling me I need one of these. There we go. That way, they can this can share this, and you guys can just keep loading right up. Unfortunately, this is on a hill, so I can't fix the unload option here. I mean, I could try to do some little wiggly track here, like on the turn, and then do that, I guess. But right now, they are unloading fast enough, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yes, more batteries, people. More batteries. Yeah, you just keep doing that with the batteries. I am very happy about that. In fact, it looks like I need one more battery train overall. There we go. Done. So these guys over here are happy. They're just staying within demand. We're looking good there. And our level 1 demand should be okay. I think if we just get a little bit more oil going on, I think we'll be all right. And I'm just getting ready to do this little maneuver right now to try and do a faster unload station, right? Yep. And now I need to salvage that, and then boom, boom. There. See, now I can get 4 stations in, right? Now look at that. Nice. We make things happen here, people. We can make things happen. It's all good. Now, do we need that 4th oil patch? 00001. We can level these up, though, to make oil faster, so that's fine. So what does that do for me? That's 11 seconds. That's 16. Yeah, so we'll push these a little harder, and we'll get more oil coming in here. And then that will push that. Actually, we're almost to 256 already. We're doing pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed. I can't believe it. Okay, so now actually, while it's focusing on that, we're going to get ready to add the furniture component to it, right? How we doing here? Are they, yeah, 1, 2, 3. I mean, as long as they're leaving with oil, just enough oil to leave here with oil, right? But you're leaving, you haven't got enough batteries on that thing, dude. But we can't afford to upgrade this right now. It is what it is. Let's see. Salt line needs attention. Does it? It looks okay. In fact, the salt... yeah, no, yeah, it's okay. Yep, 2 trains, they're running fine. Yes, they're not running full. But that's because the refineries need an upgrade, so we can do that. And that's fine. We can handle that. So that will handle one of those. Hopefully we didn't spend too much money. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get a little bit of... yeah, so we can get through this. They can process the silica into salt a little faster and then get these up and running. Yeah, it's not keeping demand. So yeah, it is starting to run a little short, right? So good thing we upgraded this one. We can always upgrade this one. We're gonna have to. This is the same problem we're gonna have with these oil wells, right? We're gonna have to upgrade these to make sure that these oil trains keep flowing, and make sure that these guys are being stacked up. So we're gonna have to play the upgrade game a little bit. I think is the big trick to this. Of course, it's all money. It's all money, people. You know, can you afford the upgrades? Can you afford the upgrades? Yes. There. So that will handle the salty end of things. They're upgraded. These still have plenty of salt in them, so that's good. As long as they've got plenty of salt in them, I'm not going to worry about it. Looks like the trains are back to being full again. Well, almost full. I mean, we do what we can do, right? So, yep. Yeah, so, I mean, we're doing all right. All right, we're getting there. Let's see, 111. Yeah, so these guys are coming close to ones. Yeah, we get a few more upgrades running on these guys, then we'll be able to collect these up. We'll do fine. It's a very so that is one thing about it, is that it is a very it's a balance game between the number of trains you got running versus the upgrades you got to get done now. It's getting more and more like that all the time. That's definitely a thing, right? It's like, yes, you need a third train because you're running over on batteries, but if you put a third train on, suddenly you're under in batteries. Yep, do that. So, yeah, so we got 2 oil wells at level 1. Should keep that going. These guys are at level 1, and yeah, they well, I mean, I'm doing the best I can here with these guys, right? I could put in a third salt miner. Can you? You could. I don't know if I can get it to fit. Are you going to be able to get that to fit, Max? I don't think so. Oh, look at that. I just need the money. Yeah. If I can get the money, we can make this work. Come on, give me $2,000. You bunch of cheap bums. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Done. Of course I put it in backwards. That will drive Noco crazy. So, yes, do the things. Yep. Station. There we go. No workers assigned. Oh, we have workers, dude. We have spare workers for you. So we'll do that. All right. And that will now get us a third train car, hopefully, going every so many seconds. All right. Let's see how we're doing up here. 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, so we have enough oil coming out of these now to at least keep these trains relatively full. I think the big challenge now is to get this upgraded, but it's $4,000 to upgrade. That's a big upgrade. Jeez. Ugh. I mean, how much is it for an oil plant? I think an oil plant itself is pretty cheap. Yeah, it's only $20.48. For me to upgrade that plant at $40.96, if I could somehow squeeze it in, it would almost be cheaper for me to put a second oil plant down. Now, that actually could be something to keep in mind for later. Like, for example, let's say I get an A or B class on this. I might try to do a double oil plant down here on the flat stretch, and then just make all the oil up here, and then do a double oil plant down here. Because, I mean, workers is not going to be the problem. You're going to have enough workers, right? So, I mean, you could do a double oil plant down here and then have it just drop, like, circle around and drop off, right? Same as this, right? Yeah, so there they go. They've leveled up. Yay us. Guess what? They want that plastic now, don't they? Yep, I'll bet you they do. Furniture, goods, and glass. Why am I not surprised? Yep. I'd like to try and keep this somewhat not scary. Let's do that. All right, train, let's go. Let's do the workhorse. We'll do 4 oil cars. Let's rock. So you're going to do that. Now, unfortunately, there's no extra oil up here. So the only way I'll be able to get more oil coming through is to upgrades, right? No workers assigned. Oh, no, there'll be workers. There you go. Let's see what you're doing, dude. You're going to drive down there. You're going to drop that oil off. That's great. I like that. And then you're going to come back up here and pick up more oil. Awesome. Guess what? And then you got to drop this furniture off. So let's do that. They're full on energy. No upgrades on second oil plant. Are they full on energy? Oh, yeah, they are definitely rocking it. But we don't know how long that's going to last now that we're adding this next level, right? We'll see what happens. Whoa, dudes. I need to be able to deliver furniture. Can we deliver Oh, wait a minute. You've got a problem. You didn't build this part. This is the furniture assemblers over here, you goof. Right. Yep. This was a thing. Guess what you didn't do? You know, the furniture assemblers? Yeah, yeah. Listen, don't you be smart with me, mister. Okay. Darn it. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, listen, we gotta fix all of this. We gotta fix all the things, dude. We gotta fix all of it. Yep. Okay, do that. Yep. I was gonna say, you're making all this plastic and going nowhere with it. Okay, yep. You gotta go this way, and this way, and this way. This has to happen. And then you need to deliver the furniture. You need to get rid of this. And you need to do this, and then that. And then this comes over like this. Okay. Well, you don't need that to come out there anymore. Nope. That's just a waste of track now. Yep. In fact, that is all a waste of track, actually. You should do that. So as I can stay off the main line. Okay, what are you doing? Yes, you're doing exactly what I need you to do, right? You're making me plastic? Excellent. We now need to take that plastic over here. No workers assigned, huh? Well, we'll fix that. Yep. There we go. And now we need a train to deliver the plastics. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what you're doing. Just don't be funny. And now we need a train to deliver the furniture. Yeah. But you know what? I think we're going to do a second oil train first. Yep, do that. Because this guy's going to just keep burning through the plastic, right? Yep. Now, he'll drop that off, and then I'll put a train behind him to pick up the furniture. There we go. Okay, and what are you doing? That's perfect. That's exactly what I need you to do. Excellent. Level 2 demands. All right, hopefully we got that set up correctly. Yep. Add a little extra of this. Let's do a second lane of that. Okay. The plastic guy. How long does this take? 16 seconds? I am very tempted to throw down a second plastics factory. It's not like we don't have the money, so let's just do it, right? There we go. And let's do this. And we'll copy this train here. Like that. Yep, we're looking good there. And so we now need another plastics train, probably. Somewheres around here we'll put it on the track. Sure, do that, dudes. There, so that's going to be 2 plastic trains. Hopefully we'll get enough oil coming in here. We'll do a double track. We'll double track all this for everything here, just so they can find a freeway through if they need it. Okay. Let's see. What are you doing, dude? Yes, you can do that. And you can do the same thing. And your plastics. You are oil, so we can do this. Are we getting enough oil down here? Not really. We might need more oil. On that train. Let's have a look at the factory. Needs inputs. Yeah, so it just needs more oil. Faster. Faster, people. It needs more oil. More faster. Let's upgrade this one. And we'll put a couple more stations on here. Like that. We don't need drop-off stations. I think we're all right here for the plastics factory and stuff. I don't think we'll be able to drop it off fast enough. I think it'll be all right. Well, we are upgrading again. We are now, we're not getting a lot in yet, but we'll work on it. We'll just keep pushing this and get it as hard as we can. All right. So what do we got going here? Too crude. Too crude. Yeah, you need an awful lot of oil for this one. Ugh. I mean, we could try to borrow oil from over here, but that's pretty tough. Or we can just upgrade. We'll just keep upgrading. That's 8 seconds. That's 11 seconds. Sure. If I can get oil out even faster, we'll do it. Let's see. So that's, yeah, because, yeah, the big problem is going to be oil. Oil is the problem. They just need so much oil. Where do you want to go with this? Is it really that the only patch of oil anywhere? Ugh, it is too. And it's on this really big hill, which is really up. We'll do that. My only concern is when they're dropping off oil, I don't want them dropping off plastic. I don't want this factory to get short, right? Yeah, dude. You know what? That factory already has, like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, do that, and then yeah, clone the train, dude. We're just gonna clone you. I'll let him pick up the plastic, move on a little bit, and then, because I mean, I can't believe the amount of furniture. There's like 15 furniture here, and I'm assuming that's because we're doing so good with the plastic at the moment. So let's just do that. Done. All right, and that is definitely going to help with our level 2 requirement. Oh, our level 0 is dying though. Why is it dying? No. What's wrong here now, guys? 0, 0, lots of zeros. Why do we have lots of zeros? Because we're not dropping things off fast enough, dude. How about you drop things off faster? Okay. Well, you can't add any more there. That's just the way that track is. You're kind of stuck with that one. Yeah, let's go, guys. Drop that stuff off faster, okay? Do you want to try and get a second track in there? You could. Yes. You're going to hate me for this game, but all right. Do this. Now, I am going to cut this track off. Right about here. Please figure that out. Awesome. I'm glad. Boy, am I ever glad you figured that out, train. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm 3 away. Ah, darn it. I can't do that. I hate that. It's quite the... let's see. Well, I guess we'll just have to hope that my extra stuff will handle it for now. Can we get another 100 population in 4 minutes and 15 seconds? Don't know. It would be really nice if we could have got that second drop-off to work, but that didn't work out so well for me. Darn it. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, they are kind of doing what they need to do. I mean, you know, I mean that's about it. As long as they're making almost 4 train cars worth each time, I think that will, yeah. So I mean, this will get us back up, right? Minimum requirement is 4. Wow, that's a big upgrade, isn't it? Yeah. So this is, I mean, these are things that you kind of learn just playing the game because I've never played these cities. So in this case, for a level 3 city, minimum is 4 now. So that's why it needs so much salt. I mean, that's crazy. Okay. Yep. This is happening. There we go. Let's do it. So this is interesting to note. Where do you want to try and sneak that in at? Well, turns out you can sneak it right underneath this bridge. Yeah. Turns out we actually have several. We can actually do several factories right here. And then you can just sneak that in underneath the bridge, and that's great. Sure, works for me. All right, do that. These factories are really big. And then, guess what? You're gonna need to do... Darn it. Yup, it's fine. Everything is fine. Do this. What's the problem now? What is the problem? Okay, let's see if I can't fix this up really fast. Yep. Do this, do this, do that. Get rid of that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then can you have that one come over here like this? Yes. And then have him hook in there like that? Yes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then do this industry over here. Yep. Like that. Do this, do that. Now, how are you going to get that into the city, Max? I don't know. I'm going to drive it around like this, I guess. Sure, it's perfectly fine. Now I need to get this underneath this. Yeah, I need you to do that, dudes. There we go. And do this, and do that. Station, all the things. By the time I get this done, it will be done. 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Money isn't the problem now, huh? Money is good. So let's get some trains. You know what? How about get some of these trains? That's why you have trains. You can just clone them. A lot of them. Finalize that. Clone the train. Finalize that. Where are you going? Yep. Where are you going? Yep. Where are you going? Excellent. And then we'll clone the train again. And we'll clone it one more time. Excellent. Now we need you guys. Excuse me. Take that. Do this. And again. And one more time to be sure. Because it's only money. Done. Workers, 2-2. Workers, 2-2. And that should handle all the worker things, right? Everybody do the worker things. All right. Bottom left city needs 2 more drop-off locations to help unload. Bottom left city. Oh, down here. Well, yes. I mean, I can always put more in. It's not that you can't. It's just we're kind of at a point now where it's just got to play out, I guess. So what have I learned on this one? Well, first of all, each time a city levels up, its previous level demands doubles, right? So 1, 2, 4, right? That's really important. That means you gotta be prepared. You know what? I'm gonna actually take a screenshot of this because I want to be able to see this later. Second, it helps to know what it is you need for demand for the 3 levels, so as I could plan it out earlier, right? So knowing that energy was like the level 1 demand, I would have done this up here differently. I would have done this so differently, right? I think I would have put that the power plant down here. Now it's turned out it's worked out really good because the level 1 demand for this has worked out that we've never been short for energy the entire time. So that's worked out good. Let me save this. Picture here. Yep. Give me the paint things. Expand the canvas. There we go. So in this case, knowing what I know now, obviously we need more salt, right? So build your first one, but prep for the second one. The plastic is pretty straightforward. Yes, you need a lot of oil for plastic, but once you have the plastic, I'm only using one train to keep this stocked up. Like, it's kind of weird. I have 2 furniture trains and I have 1 plastic train. Like, it's like, yeah, meh, whatever. It's like this 1 plastic train just keeps picking up plastic, and he's perfectly fine with that. So, I mean, that's been working out okay. But that's definitely something. Did you know the catalysts change every level? You mean down here in the city? Yes. So it's almost like the catalyst is the next level's demand. So like when this goes to level 3, I expect the next level to demand the catalyst, right? So like CPUs or signage or luxury rooms. So what I would expect, so like, yeah, when we were at level 0, the catalyst was level 1. And then with level 1, it was level 2, right? And now level 2, of course, this is the catalyst, right? Which of course I don't have any of, because that's not where we're going with this one. So yeah, I did kind of notice that, but I did like having it all on one screen, right? When you upgrade, do you need more workers? No, you don't. For example, these over here are upgraded factories. You still only need 2 workers. There's an initial number of workers, and then you don't need any more workers. It just costs more money to upgrade. And what you're doing is you're basically, as you can see by the math here, it says the workforce is 100%, so it's outside of this catalyst leveling stuff, right? So watch what happens when I level up, right? So if I upgrade the level, this is going to go up. If I give it batteries, this number here will go up. And then the workforce, of course, is just the 2 workers no matter what you do, right? So if I just purchase that, boom. So I get a 100%. Workers just allows you to get to 100%. When you don't have enough workers, you actually take a percentage debuff, which kind of stinks. No matter what you do here, you're really fighting against the workforce. That's why the workforce is this times whatever's in brackets, right? So it takes the brackets, and then you have to multiply it by the 100% workforce to make sure you're doing okay, right? So math, ugh, jeez. Brackets and things. All right, 4 more population. This is going to wrap it all up. Let's see if we can't get a screenshot of it. Enter photo mode, all the things. All right, I'm not even going to get the screenshot of it. It just happened. Well, there's level 3, right? There's a level 3 city. Historic restoration. Okay, I only get 3 tickets, but I got more than enough tickets. I'm all right. I'm good. So, with that, let's have a look at the map. Thanks, Administrator. Level 3. Imagine you. You go, boy. Yeah, that happened. You make our city better than ever. They say that a city in the desert isn't the most natural idea, but you allow us to thrive. I know. Isn't that something? Craziness. Permanent furniture assembly. Ooh, okay. So what are we doing on the next episode? Well, it looks like we got a whole bunch of bonus regions, right? Yup. That's a thing. Looks like we'll probably do 11. We'll probably do region 11, and then it looks like it does some sort of split here. So I don't really want to say that we're going anywhere in this direction. But we have 3 bonus regions to do. Which is pretty intense, that's for sure. We have 3 bonus regions, the Ancient Erosion, the Spire, and the Bottleneck. So I'm going to try and set it all up for that. Holy smokes. We'll also do Region 11. Let's go into Region 11 and at least see what it says, right? So it's got an S class of 25 and an A class of 31. So let's see what the challenge is. Maps look like they are billions. Cool. Yeah, like... The graphics is really awesome in this game. I'm really digging the graphics. And again, I really do. I don't know. I haven't looked it up online or anything like that. I really do hope it has a sandbox mode, because I enjoy just watching the trains. I think just watching the trains is fun. And of course, at the end of each level, it resets the level, so you never really get an opportunity to like watch the trains with a full map all the time, which is really a bummer. So if you had like a sandbox mode, then you can just sit back and like watch trains. And I mean, these are really hot looking trains. I love the souped up trains. I mean, they're really awesome. So please help us. Our region was built on shifting sand. Well, that was dumb. Prior administrators threw truck after truck of sand dunes, but never found a stable path. We've been cut off ever since. Blah blah blah. Our tests with wooden planks and old dishwashers show old dishwashers. So they throw old dishwashers in the sand. That's funny. If you stick to ground level railways, the tracks should spread weight across the sand. I promise. Right. Well, we're gonna have a look at this. We're not doing this one today, but we're gonna have a look at the challenge. Let's have a look. Shifting sands. You betcha. House built on sand. The region cannot be abandoned. We've invested too much. Why have I heard that before? Well, we can't leave. We've spent too much money. Well, so what do you want to do? Throw a whole bunch more money after it or what? There's sometimes you got to let it go, dude. The shifting sands cannot support the elevated track, so using crossings and branches is required. Okay, I don't care about that. So let's see what we got. Oh, so this is just a shipment. No city here. They want us to ship 64 goods. Steel mill, blah, blah, blah. Worker housing, iron mine, 2 coal mines, another iron mine, 2 copper mines. Oh, God. 2 wire coils. Yup. Geothermal. There's our first geothermal plant. Goods factory. What do you need? You need 1 steel, 1 wire. Okay. So I've actually dealt with goods factories in the last in our last episode. Actually, it was at the beginning of the episode? Wasn't it at the very beginning? Yeah, it was at the beginning of this episode. The beginning of this episode was us producing. No, maybe it was last episode. I don't know. We've done a goods factory. I've done goods factories. Basically, we need to take this wire, stuff it in there. We need to take this steel and stuff it in there. To make wire, it's the copper. So copper goes to here, which then goes to there. And of course, we've done steel several times, which of course is the iron and the coal, right? And then once we have goods up and running, guess what we're doing? We're shipping that out on the shipment docks, and we get 25 minutes for it. So it looks like I'm just gonna. It's just a bunch of flat track. I got no problem with that. Like they're all concerned about me building crisscrossing lines. Psh, I do that all the time, dude. That's nothing for me. So I'm good. We'll probably run some track down this way to hook into the wire. We'll run a couple of. We'll get the iron mines. So it looks like they're throwing the curveball here at the iron mines, right? Because basically you got to run them crisscross to the lines you're going to run for the coal. That's fine. Don't bother me any. Whatever. We'll make it all work. I saw a developer say that in Reddit about the sandbox. Oh, what'd you say? Dude, don't leave me hanging. Right? You can't leave me hanging like that. All right? Give me some good news. Give me the good news, dude. Or did you actually see what they said? And I'll have to go look it up. I mean, I guess I can go look it up. But if you know, you got to tell me, right? You can't leave me hanging like that, dude. All right. So, nevertheless, before you get close to finishing a level, there's a warning. Once you finish, you can take screenshots or video of your network. But afterwards, you must continue on to the next region. Yeah. So that's fine. Thus, if you want to play like a sandbox, you need to ignore the timer and just play as you wish. Once you beat the campaign, there's 3 giant regions perfect for playing like a sandbox. Yes, okay, that's the way we'll handle it, right? We'll just keep pushing on to the 3. And just to get out of there, by the way, I'll get out of this. Yep, get out of this, dude. Yep, back to the overworld. Make it so. Yes, so... No, we don't want to leave here, dude. Move up here. If we move up here, and here at the very end, there are 3 regions. 1, 2, 3, right? And I'm assuming this is what they're talking about. There's like 3 end lines where you can go up there, and I'm assuming that's where they're saying, hey, you know what you can do? You can have all the party you want up there. So we'll try some of that out. All the things. Of course, now it's time for me to go eat and pretend to like stay alive and stuff. You know how it is. It's crazy, right? So, with that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. As always, I appreciate the company and the chit chat. Chi, Andrew, Mr. O, I hope you're doing well. Noko, I'm sure you've probably crashed out or hanging out or doing the things. And of course, I appreciate everybody that watches in their own time zones and all the stuff. Of course, I'm very grateful for that. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Rail. I do that every time. It's Railgrade. I always say rail grind, but in this case, I mean it in a positive manner because it feels like you're grinding to a quick finish. I do that all the time. So with that, yes, it's Railgrade, and of course we did all the stuff and the things today, and of course we're gonna do at least Region 11, some extra bonus regions on the next one. Like I said, it's turkey weekend for us here in Canuckland, and we'll probably even we might even throw a bonus video or something of this up there. Well, no, we might do a bonus live stream on this or something like that. So, you know, because it's the long weekend for us here in Canuckland, and we're going to eat turkey and fall asleep a couple of times, so I'll fit something in, right? So I want to thank you all very much. I'm Max. This is Railgrade, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.